Okay, so with the immediate reaction, you enjoyed it, right? Cause I'll tell you what, I went expecting nothing, and I really loved what I got, man. Like this movie was great. Of course, well, not the best movie of the year, but probably one of my favorite movies I've seen recently. I liked it better than Black Panther.
It was definitely fun, and it wasn't like a superhero movie. It seemed a lot more grounded.
A lot more grounded. The action, ooh, I loved it. Oh my god, my biggest cover, like say like Black Panther and Wonder Woman, it was just like as much respect as they gave the character, they gave no respect to the action at all. Like it was an afterthought. But in this movie, the action was great. The characters were great. Ugh, the movie was portrayed fantastic. She wasn't fucking superhuman.
Nah, they kicked her ass.
Yeah, she got her ass kicked a lot. I appreciated that. I appreciated that they wasn't afraid to show the hero take some damage, not just walk through, not be invincible.
Yeah.
The what about the traversal scenes, like when she was trying to get out of dangerous situations and stuff? I don't know. It was intense. I was watching.
I liked how practical it all looked. It looked like she was actually doing it. It wasn't a lot of
Climbing and
CG.
stuff, yeah.
It wasn't a lot of CG in the movie.
No, the movie had very little CG, except for the explosions.
Oh, yeah,
Which I would say, if I was to think,
when
I
the
say
rocks
that,
were flying off the mountain,
I would say that right now. Some of the explosions in the movie could have been handled better, but minor gripes, dude. That's me really like looking for something to hate.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, I really freaking enjoyed it. She wasn't invincible, but she wasn't incapable.
Yeah.
It was the right blend. Perfect respect to the character, man. Laura Croft's such a badass.
Yeah.
And it respected the games. It respected the movie. Respected itself. It wasn't stupidly cheesy. You know what I mean?
It wasn't like the Angelina Jolie.
No matrixing. No matrixing.
Definitely no matrixing.
The movie respected itself. It respected it enough to tell a story and film it like a capable, practical movie, not for the sake of being a film that's just hella cheesy and hella stupid for the sake of being hella cheesy and hella stupid.
There were actually some surprises in this movie. Like I didn't think they were gonna have like such and such characters there.
We was talking about the movie exclusive character.
Yeah,
I loved him.
He was good. I liked him.
Not in the games, but I loved him. And they deviated from the new rebooted trilogy a little bit. It was the same premise, but situations deviated from whatnot being as opposed to how she got to the island and whatnot.
Yeah, and then even like the mythology with Himiko, they changed that, which is it's a welcome change. They don't want to do just beat for beat following the game because then no one's interested. You've seen it before.
Because then you might as well just watch the game cutscenes.
Yeah, exactly.
But with the change they did with Himiko, you think it was for better or for worse?
It's more believable. Like I said, like
definitely more believable.
It's they toned down the supernatural elements. There was no giant shoguns, no army of the dead. Well, they talked about an army of the dead, but you didn't actually. It
was a misconception.
It was implied, or a misconception, I guess, in the movie. Like I said, it's more realistic, and that way, some audiences would probably check out as soon as they see a bunch of like ghosts walking zombies or whatever. But I'm glad they didn't, because then it's more believable. People will enjoy it more.
Are you surprised how much time they spent inside the tomb?
Actually, yeah. And there was traps after traps.
After traps. But it was enjoyable. It was
intense.
It was intense. I loved it. Oh my god.
And like the slow-mo, it wasn't like as bad as like the Wonder Woman action scenes.
There was slow-mo in the movie.
There was slow-mo, but like they used it sparingly.
Very sparingly. I don't know.
Which was great.
The hand-to-hand combat was probably some of my favorite parts of the movie.
Yeah.
Just for they were rough with her, dude. They were rough with her.
Kicked her ass.
They were rough with her, and I appreciate it because when she won, whenever she did get into a hand-to-hand fight, she won. It felt earned.
And then it's like she had to use her wits about like aim for the legs or aim for the crotch or something. Like she's a woman with a tiny frame. She has to do
like in the beginning of the film with her little sparring match.
Yeah, the woman was like 2 feet bigger than him, maybe.
Mm-hmm. But there's rules in a sparring match.
Oh yeah, there's rules.
There's rules in a sparring match, but I don't know. Overall, I would actually watch it again. I did like it in Black Panther and Wonder Woman. I did. I mean, I don't know. Maybe because I just enjoy what the movie, every aspect of the movie. Nothing about the movie slowed down for me.
You couldn't even say there's a bias because we're fans of everything.
I'm fans of everything. I'm just glad how much they respected the character, man.
Yeah.
It's that simple. And at no point, this was a 2-hour movie. At no point did it feel like it.
No.
And not to say that the movie went by quick, but the pacing was so great.
The pacing was good. It's like it didn't feel like it needed to be shorter. It was like it was a good amount.
If they could add anything more. If anything, I say it would be added more to the movie. Well, I mean, well, that's the thing. You spend the days take place throughout this course of several days. The games take place throughout the course of several days, right? This movie happened in a day, so she's not gonna be running around scavenging for arrows and stuff like half the film. But I would say, more boring arrow action.
More boring arrow action, but I mean, when you did get the bow and arrow action,
Oh, it was clean.
it was clean.
The little stealth aspects was clean. It felt believable, dude. Nothing felt out of place.
Not to mention, she wasn't like Rambo at the end of the movie, with just having a complete arsenal. She just kind of had the bow and arrow and the pickaxe. It's just like
That's what you need.
and let's be honest, that's all you had in the game too.
You think
That's all you really needed.
Do you think she spent too much time on being on the defensive when she got into confrontations?
Well, she was being smart about it. She wasn't just gonna go, run and gun like she was that confident. No, she wasn't that confident. Like, she's not there yet. But probably in a sequel, if they do make the sequel, hopefully it's successful enough to get a sequel, she'll probably get there. Or at least you'll see more of it.
So overall, watch again, not watch again.
Oh, definitely watch again. Hell, I might even go to IMAX the next viewing if I do go.
I kind of wish we would have saw it a little bit. I don't feel like we gave it enough credit.
I mean, can you really blame us?
No, can we really? What the track record video game movies have? But I will say, I didn't hate Assassin's Creed as a film. My only gripe with Assassin's Creed, me personally, was the way they filmed the action scenes. The camera work was too choppy for me. But as far as other video game movies are concerned, like, this is probably my favorite one I've seen as of late. It was pretty good, man.
I definitely probably rewatch this over like any other video game movie.
Yeah.
Because it was actually good.
It was good, and it respected the character way more than say like Resident Evil did.
No, definitely.
I mean, I liked it. I really did like that. I don't know what else to say, man. I'm genuinely surprised by how much.
First impressions. I don't know. Maybe on a second viewing.
On the second, you think it'll slow down, bog down on the second viewing? Maybe the middle of the movie.
Maybe the middle.
But for the first time seeing, because the middle of the movie she was connecting with a very important character.
Yeah.
So I mean, the first time seeing that interaction, it was great. It was perfect. The movie needed it. Probably in the second viewing, it might slow down a little bit because you're like, all right, get back to the tomb raiding, get back to the fighting, get back to the. Yeah. But I don't know, man. I'm surprised. I'm genuinely surprised how much I enjoyed it. I'll definitely freaking recommend it. And I recommend the games that they're playing. A good promotion for Shadow of the Tomb Raider.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, I was gonna get it regardless.
I wouldn't be surprised if there was like, I don't know, like some cross promotion. Like, I don't know, like buy the movie, you'll get like some extra loot or something.
They can't give you like movie outfits because it's the outfit from the game.
It's the outfit from the first reboot game.
Yeah.
So it's like,
still,
unless they're gonna give her the outfit like at the end of the movie with the leather jacket and the two guns.
What about the supporting cast is clearly different from the movie and the game. Do you miss the game characters?
Not well, maybe Jonah, but that's about it. Like everyone else.
Jonah was cool.
Jonah was cool, but what was her name?
Roth.
Roth was there, but he was, I don't know. I mean, it's like, I don't know. Roth was cool, but it's like he wasn't really needed.
Jonah's the only one that actually made it to the
Jonah's like the only one who stuck around.
Yeah, the only one who stuck around.
Because even like the best friend character,
Sam,
yeah, she didn't stick around.
Right. I don't know. I will say one thing. The Rise of the Tomb Raider, like when it came out 2016, it was my favorite game that year. But when they re-released it in PS4 for 2017, it was my favorite game. Either that or Horizon, I don't know. Definitely one of my favorite games. Really, a really great movie, and I overall enjoyed it. What about you, Eric?
We're talking about the movie, dude.
Yes, no, thumbs up, thumbs down.
Oh yeah, definitely liked it.
2 thumbs up, 2 thumbs down.
Okay, if you want to go watch the movie, I just say go watch it. I don't know how else to say it. It's great.
Don't listen to critics. Form your own opinion.
Oh, yeah.
No, don't listen to critics. It's not the deepest, most well-written. It's not Shakespeare or anything, but you can't not enjoy it. I don't feel bold or like overstepping saying that. It'd be very hard to not enjoy this movie. Yeah.
Now, if you're just going to the movies just to go to the movies, like this is not a bad watch.
Go see Tomb Raider, man. Go see Tomb Raider. It needs a lot of support. It's a great film. I hope it gets a lot of support. Was it woke enough? Could have been woker.
It could have been woker.
Could have been woker. Not quite the levels of Black Panther or Wonder Woman wokeness. Could have been a bit woker. I'm gonna go with great movie, not woke enough.
That's about the only negative we'll give it. Not wokeness.
It's your boy Sophus, Hell Hydra.